Hello everyone. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes for everybody to jump on. This phone holder is still getting on my nerves. It still looks crooked. I'm burning up, y'all, and my hair is just not cooperating today. So this is the best it's gonna get. I'm gonna share this video out to a couple places, and then I'm gonna get started. Well, here, before I do that, let me grab my primer and put that on. Hey Shirley, how are you doing? I'm gonna put my primer on. Need that much, but I kind of got messy with it. Hey Kevin, hey Jesse, how is everybody doing? I was being lazy and laying in my bed, and I was like, Tonya, get up and go live. So here I am. I'm getting up and going live. All right. So while that is soaking in, I'm going to share this video out to a couple places. I promise you all, it's going to look a lot different than this whenever I'm done. You know, no makeup. This is it. This is me, almost completely natural, except for I got some curl in my hair. So, all right. Just going to share this out a couple more places, and then I will be ready to get started because that primer is soaking in. Hey Beth, hey Bryce, hey John, hey Michael, Sam, David. Play with your kid all day, napping, being lazy. Hey, you know, being lazy is awesome. Very awesome. Okay. I think I got that everywhere that I need to share it out to, so I'm not going to worry about it anymore. Okay, so what I am going to do is go ahead and continue using my Stay Matte since I have my packets open. I did go in and do my Age Reverses Serum, let that soak in, and then I went in with my VFX Pro Strobe Primer, and that has soaked in. So now I'm going to do my Time Locker Spray. I know, that's a lot to do, but trust me, it makes your makeup stay. So I want to go through all the steps and show. It just takes a few minutes in between everything for, you know, stuff to dry on. So what I normally do, I like doing my foundation first, but I'm not going to do that today because I'm going to use some black shadow and some brown, and I'm going to do like a smoky look. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my brows, and then do my concealer around those, and then do my shadow, and we will leave my foundation for a little bit later. So let me go ahead and brush what little hairs I do have in the direction they need to go. I'm going to go in with my dark brown, and it is a powder for my brows. And if anybody is wondering, all the products that I use are Farmasi brand. That starts with an F, not a P. Farmasi. So it's Farmasi. It is a brand that has been in the US for just a little over a year. And I am a beauty influencer with them. Anybody that does not know that already and has not caught any of my videos. But I love their products, and I like sharing them with everybody. I don't think I'm the only one that should be able to get a discount. That's why I like sharing it. So I am going to fill these in a little bit. And I have to go through, I say this every time I've got white hairs. I'll use my brown mascara on those because this is my natural hair color. It used to not be, but I got old, and that's what happens. So I just embraced it. Hey Cassie, how are you doing? And I have a sleeveless shirt on. I'm burning up, y'all. Burning up. I can't get over how warm it is. And then we're supposed to have storms tonight. Like, can we just get a little bit of a break? Just a little bit. Hey, Amanda. How are you doing? Okay. All right. Hey, Derek. No, my AC does not work. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. It stopped working at the end of summer last year. And I have two window units that keep the whole upstairs cool. My son's got his on, so I have my door open here, so it's like blowing. And then we have one that we put in the family room, or in the kitchen window, which is open to the family room. But it's not in there right now. I had him take it out because I didn't want cold air getting in. So all good is here, just hanging out with my family. Awesome. I think that is what most people are doing, is hanging out with their families. That's what I have been doing when my son is not at work, because he works at Lowe's. And he said that they have been having record sales and they're busy like it's the middle of summer busy. Because, well, I mean, you figure there's not that many places that are open. And the one that he works at, there's a Menards that's like right by there that's getting ready to open. And I guarantee you they were wishing they were open right now. But they're not. Okay. Got that one done. So how is everybody's day going? Have y'all gotten any fresh air? What's the weather like where y'all are at? I'm just going to kind of smudge this a little bit. It's over at Preston Crossing. Right there by the movie theater. Right by the movie theater. It feels so strange doing my brows in shadow before my foundation. I don't know why. I've always been someone that does that. I mean, I've switched it up a couple times. It's just trying to get used to a different routine when I do it. So I have to sit and think about, what do I do next? Hey, Paul, how are you doing today? Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. Okay. That's just getting better. Menards by us. Did not know. Yeah. I mean, it's like, what the heck? Let me go ahead and set this real quick. So I'm just going to use my translucent powder. Hey, Tracy, how are you doing? Okay. I think those brows look pretty good. I'm going to go in with my brow mascara and hit those little hairs that want to stay gray, but I don't want them to be gray. And then I'll just kind of brush this out shortly, just to soften it up a smidge. I was gonna curl my hair with my flat iron live, and then I was like, y'all don't want to see that, because my hair was a hot mess before I even started. I'm like, no, we're not doing that today. Right, let me get a little wipey out of my bag. It's a good thing I ordered some more of these. I go through these like crazy. Okay, so let me wipe this concealer off the back side of that. Okay, so on to my eyes. I need to put some primer on. So let's do that first. I'm just gonna pack it on with this brush. Now, primer comes in like a little glass jar. Hey, Mr. Joe, how are you doing today? I want to get a good coating of this on, and then I will smudge it out, because I want this to be a dramatic, smoky look. I'm actually going to prime right underneath here also, because I'm going to put some shadow there, and I want it to be true to its color. A little bit more. A little bit goes a long way. It spreads out fairly easy. And if anybody's got any questions while I'm doing this, just let me know. I will do my best to answer them. Okay. Having a good brow day though, I think. They look pretty even. I'm pleased with that. And I wasn't even being really picky about them. Okay, so let's start. Well, I'm going to show you all the shadow colors that I'm going to use. This one is called Water Lily. And it is kind of this, what do I want to say? Gray, but not gray. Silver, but not really silver. It's just this really pretty color. And then I'm going to go in with warm taupe. And then I'm going to go in with black tie. And we're just going to blend, and we're going to have fun and see how it turns out. So let me get me a fluffy brush. And I am going to go in with the Water Lily. And I'm just going to start smoking this on. And just build from there. See how it turns out. It's just makeup, y'all. So you never know till you try. I kind of like that though. It's soft. It's not too metallic. I have to be careful because I have 48-year-old skin. My placement with makeup sometimes has to be adjusted. All right, so let me get me a fluffy crease brush. I'm going to go in with that warm taupe color. Shimmery opal. Yeah, kind of like that. It's hard to... It's almost the color of the light part of ashes, if that makes sense. I thought it would be pretty to put with this mixture because I have a lighter color in my shirt. So I thought, oh, I'll just give it a try because I hadn't used it yet. I hate having colors that I've not used because I want to know what they look like if I want to add them to something that I want to create, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to go in and just start working this. I'm not going all the way up, but I do have to go higher because I have a hooded lid. And of course, this is all going to end up looking better once I get foundation on and my highlighter, concealer, contour, all that good stuff. But I just wanted to do something smoky. I did something bright the other day, so trying to change things up. And you know, the room is even hotter because I've got a pit bull and a German Shepherd in here with me. Of all of the places that they can, oh, and my Chihuahua, I just heard her. Of all the places that they can be, the empty couches there are, they're in here. Hey, Kimberly, how are you doing? Like, nope, gotta be with mom. Of course, my son's dog, gotta be with Granny, since she knows me as Granny. She just looked at me. She knows that is my name. And so if one of them starts snoring, I apologize. Because I hear my pit, he's starting to get his motor going. Alright, so let me get me another brush. And I think I might go in with the color Coffee. Let me dig that one out real quick. Coffee brown. I used it the other day and I thought it was really pretty. It's kind of a metallic brown, if y'all can kind of see that. And just a little bit of it in here. Just gives it a little bit more oomph. And then I'll start adding some of that black tie. Now I know I normally don't do it, y'all, but the black is going to be pretty black. I'm going to do it all the way across my bottom lid. Can't remember what I was watching the other day. I was watching something, and someone had black, and I was like, ooh, I like that. It looked so good. I thought, am I going to do a look with some browns and do some black? So that just kind of changed it a little bit. My other phone's over here going off. So is anybody else's kids driving them crazy? The only way I get any peace is if I let my son have the television. And I just kind of go off into the other room, or I get on my phone, or it's like a ongoing battle. Oh, I forgot to pin my link. Hopefully it'll pay still. There we go. So if anybody wants to check anything out, and if y'all haven't seen it already, we have a bundle going on, and it just lasts to the end of the month. You get, it's basically like a family pack. It's men, kids, women, of shampoo and soap and body wash, and everything. You know, I didn't prime this other side, so let me prime it real quick. But yeah, because I know, you know, every place is so low on everything that I think it's really good that Farmasi decided to do that. What did I do with that brush? I just had it. There it is. I wanted to put some primer underneath that eye. So if anybody wants to check that out, please do so. I know my cousin messaged me today, and she's like, can you have Dorian check and see if they have toilet paper? I'm like, I'll ask him, but I don't know. And then he came home, and I had sent him a text. He didn't say a word about it. Not a single word. So I might have to remember to ask him again. Okay, so I'm going to go underneath my eye now with that coffee brown. And then I'm also going to do black. But I'm going to drag this pretty low. Because again, I am doing a dramatic smoky eye. So we're just gonna go for it. It's making my blue eyes look bluer for sure. I'm liking that. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of this up here. Does anybody have any questions about Farmasi or any of our products? I know I always say ask me questions, but I don't get many questions, so I figured I would invite them again. I can tell you about the company, or I can tell you about some of the products that I love of theirs. Hey Janet, how are you doing? Okay, I think that is high enough and smoky brown enough for right now. Okay, set that off to the side. Let's work on this black tie color. Oh, Leanne, I'm still here. I'm live right now. Let's see. I'm going to start packing it on, y'all. I did tap it off first, but this is going to be a dramatic eye. Hey, Jana, how are you doing? And then I will work this up once I get it all across the bottom. I mean, there's so many eye combinations that you can do. But when you've done a lot of eye combinations, You start to forget the ones that you've done live and you've just done. So if I ever do a look that I've already done, I'm sorry. Because it's hard for me to keep track, and I really don't have time to go through and look at all the different ones that I've done. Hey Leslie, how are you doing, honey? I haven't talked to you in a while. I'm doing a smoky eye. How are the kids? Hey Drew, how is it going? Okay. I know it looks crazy because I don't have any foundation on, y'all, but it will come together. It's just going to be dramatic and smoky. But I'm being very careful just to tap this on and just work my way up. Because then I'll end up adding a little bit more of that brown, and I will blend these two, and then I'll go back in and add a little bit more of the black if I need to. But it will come together. Alright, so let me kind of blend these two together. Hey Lindsay, how are you doing today? Y'all don't be scared of eyeshadow if you're not used to wearing it, because it comes right off. And just add a little bit at a time. So I'm going to go back in and add a little bit more brown. Oh, I know. He is. He's driving me crazy. Your daughter, I can't get over how big she is now. And then your son, is he a junior or a senior? Okay. I like how that's turning out. Hey, Carrie. I am doing good, Lindsay. You hear the birds chirping? They can chirp right now, but when I go to bed, they need to hush. I got my window open, trying to get a breeze to blow through. How is your day going, Margie? Okay. All right, so now let me go back in again with the black tie and pack it in some more because I blended it out. It's going to be dramatic. Dramatic. Okay, so that same brush I went in with the brown underneath, I am going to go in, because it's a really stiff brush, it's really angled. I'm going to go underneath right where my lash line is with that black tie. I don't want to cover up the brown. Been home for my phone keeps getting crooked. A junior. Oh, thank you, Leslie. I had it. I said junior or senior, didn't I? I might be getting old, but my memory's not that bad. Trenton, this is his 5th grade year. So his 5th grade year is just gone to hell. No 5th grade trip. I mean, I know there's more important things, but it's like stuff that I remember when I was his age that just stands out to me, you know. Hey, Big B, how are you doing? Hey, Jerry. Okay, y'all. So this is going to be a real smoky look, but again, I've got to put on my foundation. I got to do my mascara and eyeliner and stuff, but we are getting there slowly but surely. Okay, so let me move over to this other side and start packing this color black tie, which is a matte black, right here on my lid. And I'm just dabbing in it and then just starting to pack it on. You can see how pigmented it is. It's one good thing about our shadows for sure. You don't have to worry about it not showing up. Whew, it's hot, and I got my ceiling fan going crazy. That's why I said if it was going to be this warm, we need to get our pools open first. Because today would have been a perfect day to be out in the pool. I mean, I know it's probably not going to stay this warm, but... Hey, look at it this way, y'all. We don't have to worry about snow for Derby this year. Just saying. Trying to keep everybody's mood cheerful. Because I know it's not. Hey, Scott. How are you doing? Woo. And a hot flash. Again, I'm just tapping this. I don't want to smear it because I'm using this black. I just want to do a little bit at a time. And then I'll go in and blend, and then I'll go in and put some more brown just to get this where I want it. Okay, so let me kind of blend this edge. And I'm going to go in with a little bit more of my coffee brown that is a metallic. Woo! Hold on, y'all. Can y'all see my forehead, how red it got? I'm hot. I had a hot flash. So like got these lights shining on me. You always see those actors sitting in chairs with a fan. I can tell y'all why, because it's hot in these lights. Hey, Andrea, how are you doing today? Oh, that feels good. I think I just teach one of these dogs that is in here adding to the heat how to fan me. How to be set. Okay. All right, back to this brown. Okay. All right, now let me go underneath with the black. Again, I'm going right in that lash line, and I am going to put black on my waterline. I usually do white, but with this look, I need to do black. It needs to be blacked out. Go in here. Try to make sure these look even. My eyes don't look nearly as bloodshot as they do. I can say that. That's a plus. Let me wipe the black off of this because I want to go underneath it with that brown a little bit more. So I want that brown to stand out. Okay. All right, let me get one coat of black on my waterline. And then I'm going to get my foundation on because I am looking so pale right now. I can't stand it. Find my black liner. There it is. Hey, Tina. How are you? Okay. Get that top line also. I'll go in and put another coat here in a minute. All right, foundation, y'all. So again, I am using our Stay Matte. I'm using it in number 2 and number 3 combination because 2 is too light for me and 3 is too orange for me. So I'm just doing a mixture of the two. And on my brush. Okay. just going to mix it up. And then we're going to get some color to this face to go with these eyes. I don't want to waste any of this. I should have got my beauty blender wet. I completely forgot. I don't use it all the time, so I forgot to get it wet. So let me get it wet with some setting spray. I'm just gonna start beating my face up. You'll see the red. My forehead got red when I got hot. This is one of the reasons that I stay inside and I've not been going out, because I'm like paranoid when my son comes in because of finding out I'm high risk because I have high blood pressure. Especially when I get hot and my blood pressure just goes through the roof. I've literally almost passed out at work before because it was so hot. Oh, it's looking better already, y'all. And this Stay Matte foundation is a really good foundation if you have oily skin. But if you have any combination skin, you can use it also. I have dry skin and I've been using it and it's been fine. I just have had a lot of people asking about it. And so I hadn't used it yet. So I figured I'd give it a try, and that way everybody can see how good the coverage is on it. And really a little bit goes a long way. I didn't put hardly any, and you can see how much is on my hand still. Actually the packets that I've got right here, because I've been using samples, I still have probably 2 more applications in each of those, so it goes a long way. I'm like super excited to see how this is going to turn out, so I need to be careful around here because I want to kind of cut this off. I don't want to go in and mess up my chateau, so I'll probably go in with a smaller bud. But the coverage is really good. Emily, did I say hi to you? I can't remember. I end up saying hi to people several times because sometimes I try to catch you when you jump on, because I don't like to leave anybody out. And then I'm like, oh, did I say it already? I can't remember if I said it already. I'll blame that on old age. But my eyes are looking blue, that's for sure. I'm not going to complain about that. Okay. I will go in around my eyes with a smaller beauty blender. Get it wet. Try not to spray everything. So I will have a mess going on, and I don't want that. I still have to do concealer. I just want to have an even color for everything. I definitely don't want dark in the corner. I did have some think I threw them away. Beauty blenders, they were the oddest shape, but they were really pointed and small. Oh, okay. You like it? I was hoping it was going to turn out. It looks better with some makeup on my face for sure. Okay. So I'm just going to have to wipe the rest of this away because I don't need it. But I am going to go in with my concealer. And I do think that I do need to do some serious contouring with this, for sure. Because if I don't, I'm afraid that I'm going to look too washed out with that smoky eye. Oh, I got it in my eyebrow. Don't want to make my eyebrow disappear. And it's just a process. You just gotta keep tapping it in. I do want this to be bright. You'll see that? My dog knocked into my makeup table. I'm like, you shook the whole thing. I'm gonna take my brush. What do I do with it? Kind of smudge that a little bit. Right where I want it. Okay, and that way I can just kind of blend it in a little bit more. I wish I wasn't on lockdown. I had somewhere to go. This is definitely a, I'm going out look. Oh, I got concealer there. I don't want it there. I have to touch that up. Just go back in with the brush. That's why I leave all my stuff sitting out. Because you never know when you're going to have to touch something else up. Okay, I think that one's cleaned up enough, so hopefully I can get this one to blend. Because a lot of times when you leave our concealer on for too long, it does not want to blend out. I think it's going to be okay. I can always add a little more to it. I think that's what I'm going to do because I want to figure out where I put it. Come on, Tonya. Where is it at? Oh, it's over here. How did I get it all the way over there? No idea. But I do want a little bit more because I want to brighten this one up just as much as the other one. Hey, Amanda, how are you doing? Okay. And y'all, if you've ever had any problems with, well, I know a lot of you all are younger, but for ladies that are more my age, because I'm 48, with creasing with your concealer under your eyes, our concealer does not crease at all. It is awesome. It stays true to its color. It doesn't get so that it looks like it's faded. It's pretty awesome. Let me add a little bit brown right there because I'll lighten that up with that concealer. Okay, so I think that's good, y'all. Let me set this real quick before I go into my contouring. And then we're almost done with this. I'm going in with my translucent powder, and I'm just setting everywhere that I did my highlight with my concealer. Because even though I'm kind of pale, I still wanted to brighten up those areas. So what I'm going to use for my contour, I'm going to go in with the shade Coconut. It's in our pressed powder. No, that's not coconut. Hold on. Let me find coconut. Where is it at? That's my regular color. Maybe I don't have coconut in here. Maybe it's in the other room. Let's see. This might be our bronzer. This is our blush powder bronzer. I'll go in with this one, but let me go in first. Let me go in and just powder a little bit with this is number 5 in our pressed powders. So I'm just going to kind of get a little bit of color going. All right, so now I need to do the contouring. My contour brush, okay. And I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. I don't want it to be overbearing because my eyes are already going to be like really, woo. But I need to have some kind of structure going on with my face. Little hair. And ignore that I'm sweating because it is hot in here, y'all. Whew. Okay, so let me do down the sides of my nose because I need a little slimming effect going on. So I'm just going to use a flat brush and tap in it a little bit. Try to help make my nose a little bit skinnier. This is the cheap way to do some rhinoplasty. And then I'm just going to dust it off at the top. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with my BB powder. It is a light shade, as you can see, and I'm just going to go underneath my eye. Are you liking it, Jessie? Thank you. And that's just going to make that go down my nose. And I will do highlights still, but I'm loving how this is turning out, y'all. I'm like, daggone it. It turned out better than I thought it was going to. Okay. I'm all excited. Let me close all these up because I don't think I need them anymore. I don't want to make a mess. Okay, so let me go in on my waterline again with my black. On the top and the bottom. Thank you. I won't complain about that. Now, if I just had a good man to look hot for. But that's okay. Mama don't need a man. They make my head hurt sometimes, you know? It's just one of them things. All right, so I need some blush, and then I think I'm gonna go in with pink sugar. I have a little hair, I can feel it on my lip. I'm gonna do my blush and my highlight, and then I'm gonna spray my face before I do my mascara. Do you love it, Leslie? I am glad. So I'm just gonna kind of, it's just a really light kind of peachy. You gonna try this one? Awesome. I want to see photos. I love it when people do looks that I do. I love it. It's like the highest form of flattery to me because half the time I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just doing it and hoping it turns out. So I'm glad that people appreciate it. And all these little hairs. I think it's because my dogs are in here. That's why it's doing it. All right, let's see. Highlight. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to go in with that water lily that I did on my eyes. I'm going to put a little bit more of it up underneath my brow. You can see a little hair. I'm going to highlight with it. Let's see what happens. So let me get a brush to go underneath that brow with. So I'm going to go in and just do a little bit more of it. Ooh, look at that. Isn't it pretty? Purdy. I'm going to do some in the corner of my eye too, I think, y'all. I'm going to get a different brush to do that with, though, because I want to get quite a bit more. Let's see, what brush do I want to use? I have so many brushes, and then when I want a brush, I don't have the brush that I want because I've already used it. Let me use this one. I know some of y'all saw my photo when I cleaned my brushes. I had it like, it was full. Okay, so. That's brightening that up. My dog's over here licking himself like a cat. So if y'all hear, that's what it is. I'm like, what are you doing? Alright, y'all, I don't want to go overboard, but I really like it underneath. Right there. Can you hear him? He's like, I'm like, dang. Okay. Alright, so now let me do some highlight. See what this looks like as a highlight. I don't know how much I have to put on. Ooh. Just giving it like this little bit of a silver cast. Oh, Jessie, you're going to make my eyes water. You can't make my eyes water right now because I got too much black on them. Look at that silver. Can you see that in the light? So this is water lily. So if you want a silver type little shimmer, that's the one to do. You made my eyes water. Okay, look at my nose. Do like right, just like right above my brow. Okay. All right. Spray my face. Whew. Because I want everything to just kind of. All right, I gotta get my mascara on. Some of my mascaras. So I've been using the Optimal on the bottom, and I'm loving it. And then my favorite for the top is my Extreme Curl. So I'm gonna do these two. I'm trying to decide. I almost don't want to do a nude lip. I mean, I figure it's bold. I might as well just go bold with the lip too. I'm not sure what kind of bold lip I want to do. Should I do a red or like a berry? I don't know if berry will look right. Let me get a coat of this on. Y'all be thinking what y'all think. Y'all be thinking what y'all think. That makes no sense. Y'all be thinking of what you all think that I should do. There, that sounds better. Okay. So this is the Extreme Curl. Good thing about black is if I get it on my eyelid, you're not really going to see it. So if I get a little messy with it, it'll be okay. Y'all, and I can't believe I was gonna just lay in bed on Netflix. I literally got myself to I was like, Tonya, get up and go do some makeup. Hey, Jackie. Did I say hey already? See, here I did it again. I don't know if I said hey or not. So if I said hey, I said hey again. Okay, so let me get these bottom lashes coated, and then we're going to do some lip. And then I'll get another coat on the lashes, and I will be done. I'm loving this. Yep. I need to go a brown. I'll have to see which ones I've got. I'm definitely going to have to remember this look for whenever I do actually go out, whether it's on a date or if I just go out with the girls. Okay, so I'm going to let that, you say berry. Let's see. Let me see what I got. I think I'll do a darker lip liner for sure. One that I was thinking that's kind of a brown, but it's also kind of a berry color. I need to just get a separate one for my lip liners. Here it is. And my eyeliners, because I'm constantly going through. Let's see. Leslie votes berry. I think there's one. Where's it at? I haven't worn it yet, I don't think. It's called Sweet Cherry. That would be pretty. It's got a little bit of brown to it. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. And I might ombre it with just a little bit lighter. So I'm going to do this color, which is kind of a brownish berry color. And then I'll do the Sweet Cherry. And then do a lighter ombre. What am I watching on Netflix? Yes, this is called Sweet Cherry. This color is number 212. Our lip liners don't have a color. I'm not sure why they did that. The eyes look amazing. Well, I'm glad you like them. I've been watching back and forth. What is the name of the show? Hold on, I'll tell you what the name of it is. There's one that I started watching, like on Netflix. I watch all the shows that are like the body paint and the makeup and all that kind of stuff. And so there's a new one that I've been watching. They haven't really done anything with makeup. Next in Fashion. And it's hosted by a woman that I think was a fashion model. I'm not sure. But then Tan from the Fab Five, he's on there. Do I do appointments? Yes, ma'am, I do appointments. Do you want your makeup done, Leslie? I will be more than happy to do it. Yeah, I think this needed a dark lip. And this is the time of year that I should be like doing proms and weddings. And I'm not happy about it. If I can make my lips look even. Ugh. That one side drives me crazy. I think I'm going to ombre it a little bit. So I'm going to ombre it with a lighter color. Let me find my really, really pale color. It's called Skin. If I can find it. There it is. Let's see. Just let me put a little bit more of this on. I need to do 2 coats of it. It's Wild Rose. That's not Sweet Cherry. You don't want that one. Here's Sweet Cherry. Jesse, I do too, because this side at the top, I don't know why, but it's smaller than the other side. And I don't know why it's like that. So I want to get it injected to get it even with the other one, if nothing else. Okay. This side a little bit more. Doing a little bit of that lighter color, it just makes your lips look fuller, because I'm not blessed with them being full. You all right? Go walk around the court, be like, hey everybody, how's it going? My friend Ashley would be sticking her head out going, work it girl, work it. I can hear her now. That is so funny. Let me straighten my phone. Okay, let me get another coat on these lashes. Okay. I think the lips look even. Can y'all see how when I ombre that, it made it look like my lips were fuller? I need some Kylie Jenner lips is what I need. She bought hers. I want to buy mine too, because I feel better with fuller lips. They said it's a proven fact that when your lips are fuller, you appear younger, because thinner lips are associated with being older. I'm like, it figures. So I will just fake it until I can take my booty to the doctor and get them plumped. I've been using this stuff at home, and I use lip plumper before I do my makeup and everything, but I just want them permanently plump. That's the only way I can do it. Thank you, Leslie. Let me get another coat on these lower lashes. I want them to look like spiders. And then I'll zoom in. Y'all can see up close. I do have wrinkles for sure, but that's okay. I don't care. Let's see. I did all that silver right in there. When it's zoomed out, it doesn't look as hollowed out. But voila, all done. I'm trying to think. Today is Saturday. So that means tomorrow is Sunday fun day. So that means I need to come up with something fun to do. I'm gonna have to get on my phone and look some stuff up because I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do yet. I still don't have my contacts in order to do my other stuff. So I'll give it some thought, but it won't be regular makeup tomorrow. It'll be something creative and fun. So, hey Shirley, I'm done. Did you come back? I got makeup in my hair. So I'm gonna take a couple photos and then I will take all this makeup off. And I will be back tomorrow to do something fun. So I hope everybody has a good night, and thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to share if you haven't already, if you're not a beauty influencer with anybody. And if you haven't already followed my page, Beautification with Tonya, if you all will do that. And I'm on Instagram, and that's Tonya's Beautification. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that very much. So I'm going to take these photos, and I'm going to jump off here, and I'm going to tell my son he's got to get off of the game system. He's not going to be happy. So wish me luck. So I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Bye.